Hey guys, welcome to the second episode of the Chivas career mode, guys. So some of you guys asked for some interesting players. First of all, you guys asked for Jesus Corona. I tried to sign Jesus Corona, the Tecatito, but apparently he does not want to move. Right here, guys, you guys can see I have in Spanish, guys. I'm sorry, I just put it in Spanish at that time, the game, but it says he doesn't want to move yet, so it looks like he doesn't want to move for some reason. So it looks like we are not going to be able to try and sign Tecatito Corona this time. And then we see Marco Fabian here. One of you guys also are requesting, or some of you guys requesting to bring Marco Fabian back. So we went there and talked to the manager of Frankfurt about talking about Marco Fabian, see if we could sign Marco Fabian to come back and play for Chivas, guys. Of course, Marco Fabian might be a little bit expensive, but we're gonna start an offer of around 10 million. I don't know if he's gonna be worth more than that. Remember, Chivas in real life sold him like around for 8 million. I think it was feed around that, so it was kind of cheap for Chivas. Usually they really sell, but they promised Marco Fabian a out when he left. So right here I did actually told them that I want to offer 10 million. They do end up rejecting the offer, and they do a counter offer saying that they were willing to let Marco Fabian come to our club if we are willing to pay 18.7 million. So we're gonna agree with that, guys, just because you guys want to see Marco Fabian again in Chivas. So we're gonna accept that offer of the 18 million, and Marco Fabian should be joining our club, guys. So there you go, guys. The first signing, actually I think this is our second signing, but the first signing that you guys actually told me that I should bring. So guys, of course the deal is not set up yet. The deal is not done. You still have to talk to the player and tell him how much he's gonna be getting paid, what play role that he wants to have in the team. It looks like he wants to have a crucial role as playing in Chivas, so we're gonna go ahead and accept that, guys. I think playing a crucial role is very important for Marco Fabian, and he is gonna be a very important player that is gonna start most of our games. I don't know if we're gonna have cup games this year, because remember, Chivas doesn't play Copa Libertadores or any club in Liga MX anymore, so we could not even see the Copa Libertadores there. But when you go to the calendar, you do see cup games, so we might have a different cup, or maybe, or I don't know what's going on. Maybe they added the CONCACAF Cup. We don't never know. Maybe they added a CONCACAF Cup and it's MLS versus Mexico teams, and we'll see what cup it is, or if they didn't add it cups. So Marco Fabian wants, I believe, 1 year. That he wants 1 year, but you could only add one year more or 1 year less. So he's only gonna be accepting 1 year or 2 years. So we're gonna go ahead and offer him 2 years because he won't accept more than 1 year or 2. So he ends up accepting. I don't know why, but it seems that always happens. Like they only accept 1 year more or 1 year less. So Marco Fabian, it's officially signed, but remember, we still need to put a release clause on Marco Fabian, see if he's gonna go for. So right here, guys, I do end up proposing a clause on him. So what's gonna be the value of the player? I'm gonna put it on 40 million, but Marco Fabian does end up saying no to this release clause. I think he thinks he's not worth the 40 million yet. So he does tell us that he wants to be a 29 million. 0.7. So 29 million, guys. I think it's not that bad. We still can make money if he ends up leaving, but we're gonna do a little counter offer and offer him a 30 million release clause, guys. But he ends up not accepting once again. I don't know how this release clause work, but we just bump a little bit of money more, and he did not accept that. So we're gonna have to go ahead, guys, and accept the one he's telling us 29 millions. I think it still could work for us, guys. We bought him for 18 million. He wants to go for 29. So if he ever leaves, we're making a 10 million profit on him anyways. So guys, let's go. It looks like he is happy with that release clause, and the deal should be done, and we should have a new player on Chivas, guys. So before we close the deal, remember we had to offer him what is gonna be his salary. So I'm gonna offer 30, and I'm gonna offer his signing for 100. So I think this is a pretty good price. He does end up accepting. I don't know if I'm offering more than he's or paying more than he wants, but since I didn't know like how much, you guys do see a question mark. He's not a scout. We don't know how much he gets paid in Frankfurt. He does end up accepting, and that's gonna be our first signing of the episode, guys. So Marco Fabian is now a Chivas player. Now guys, another player you guys want me to get and ask me to get is the youngster Gael Sandoval. So what I did, guys, I paid his release clause, and after you pay his release clause, which it was for 7 million, all you have to do is sit down with the agent and sit down with the player itself, and actually tell him what role you want him to be, that he's gonna be playing, his payment, you know, like all this release clause and stuff. I asked him to be a future star of Chivas. So here we go. Let's see if he ends up accepting, and it looks like he's not gonna be accepting that one. He wants to be a important player that gets some time. So I'm gonna go ahead and accept that for Gael Sandoval, the Santos youngster, guys. So right there, guys, you guys see that it looks like he's happy. Now we have to see another thing, what's gonna be his salary. I believe we still need to look at that, and also to his contract. Now his contract, I offer him 4 years. I thought he wasn't gonna say 4 years because most of them don't, but surprisingly enough, he ended up accepting those 4 years, and he gets to play 4 years for us, guys. Something that bothered me a lot about the career mode is that they didn't give you the option to change the hair on the managers. I would have loved to do that. Right here, guys, you guys do see, I just didn't want to do a release clause on him, because if we put a release clause, pretty much if we get him high, we get him very high rated, he might leave and we might lose money on him, where we could sell them for even more. So right here, if they want to take them, they will have to come to us and ask for us to sign that player. So Sandoval, guys, it looks like he has accepted every terms, and he is now a player of Chivas. Also, guys, a very good signing. I don't know if you guys want me to keep signing players, because like I said, guys, some of you guys asked for Jurgen Damm. I still have on the list, but remember, guys, that we are gonna be playing with 5 in the back, and most of the players that you guys are asking me to sign in, like right here, now we signed Fabian. We have Gallito Vasquez in the middle with Pizarro. We have to leave out Pineda on this game, so we sign more good midfielders. It's like we're gonna have to give some of them rest, and I don't know if that's still something you guys want to see. You want to see more players like Jurgen Damm, we could sign them. Remember, I played 5 in the back, so probably Jurgen Damm would have to be trained as playing as a right wing back for us, guys. Right here, a very nice pass there. We pass it back, win that up, crossing the ball right here, and very nice header there by Pizarro. Almost went in, but great play there for us. Right here, they get a very wide open space, and Felipe Mora is not gonna miss that one, and they managed to score the 1-0. And Cruz Azul was beating me already. Last time I played Cruz Azul, they beat me 8-0, guys, on legend. I think it was legendary difficulty, playing against on the live stream career mode, which we might do today. And before I go on, guys, if you guys were on the stream yesterday, I had to end the stream because somebody hacked into my Twitch, which is a streaming service. So I had to end it. I don't know how that happened, but I did have to end the Twitch stream. I had to end the YouTube stream, so that's why I left, guys. I usually don't leave that early, but it looks like everything's fine. I'm in my account, so I don't know how that guy got in. He didn't change anything. I don't know if it was a hack or whatever, but he did change the bio, and he puts like his Twitter link and stuff. But I don't know how that works, if it's a extension to just get into the bio or anything. He didn't change email, he didn't change the password or anything, you know. So I don't know how that happened, but that's the reason I stopped streaming, guys. When you see Cuarterucho scoring that goal there, we're making a sub in, bringing in Carlitos Fierro. He almost paid off, guys, at the last minute right here. Look at this nice shot, and he misses, guys. So he had the opportunity to equalize the game, and we are gonna take our first loss of this career mode. So right here, guys, we're training Galindo. I remember his dad was a legend on Chivas, Benjamin Galindo Jr. He's actually a center back. Breaking news, guys, Alan Pulido has been announced as player of the month for FIFA 18 on the career mode, guys. So that is our breaking news of this episode. And our next game, guys, and the final game, is gonna be against no other than Necaxa. So we're gonna be playing against no other than Miguel Ponce, a former Chivas player. So I believe he still belongs to us. He's just on a loan. So we're gonna be playing our second game here against Necaxa. We get this great opportunity, but we try to do the triangle pass, and it goes way up top. Necaxa has signed a new player, which is that player from the German league. And look at that golazo. What a way to come to the Liga MX back. Marco Fabian controls the ball and puts it in the back of the net, no problem. And it looks like we're winning this game 1-0 already with Marquito Fabian de la Mora. Look at that, nice pass. Marquito Fabian controls, turns around, takes that shot, and what a golazo. I don't know if a lot of people are complaining about goalkeepers in this game, that they're not good enough. The long shots are just overpowered. I don't know if that's the case, but we do end up scoring that amazing goal offline. Right there, guys, we managed to miss that one once again. Right here, guys, you guys can see right there, I think that would have been an amazing goal. So, guys, we were playing still 1-0 winning this game. Right here, look at that run my right wing backs do, guys. This is why I love using 5 in the back now. My players, my right wing backs and left wing backs go to attack. That's why I think the 5-3-2 is not a formation that's too defensive. It depends. If you put the instructions to be defensive, it will be defensive. But you guys can see I always overlap. That means they become wingers, and they do score some goals. So that's why I might play with wingers as right wing backs later on. Right here, guys, a nice header there, but no problem. Necaxa right here defending pretty good. We do some pressure here, we end up winning the ball. We were gonna try to do a fake shot and then like cross it, but they end up stealing the ball, and the game does come to an end, and we did manage to pick up the victory 1-0, guys. So guys, tell me on the comments, guys, would you guys like me to keep signing more players? Right here, guys, I did assign a guy to go look for young players, because we did need to sign at least 5 players that have 75 potential. That's one of the objectives of Chivas, guys. So we did that, guys. And I just noticed, guys, I played with Marco Fabian and he had the number 8. So I'm gonna change that number in the next episode, because the number 8 is actually retiring Chivas. The one I had to edit that number away from Marco Fabian. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.